There have been calls to increase the innovation, or rather the technology and the mechanisms towards countering the effects of climate change. Well, I've been speaking earlier on to some climate change experts, and they are in agreement with the fact that technological advancements need to be pushed forward in order to counter the effects of climate change. Well, facing the harsh realities of climate change is what the theme will be for this year's National Science Week, which will be launched by the Higher Education and Science and Innovation Minister, Dr. Blade Nzimande, whom I had a conversation earlier on. And well, he is one of those who's saying that science is actually very, very easy, very much contrary to popular belief that science is a technical and a very, very complicated subject. And I've been speaking to some of the professors as well who are saying that science is very, very, very easy. And joining me now is one of the ICT students at the Sol Plaatje University, Mittah Seperepere, who will be telling us about about today's events and about the importance of maths and science. A very good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning to you too, sir.
So tell us, share with us what you're hoping to learn from today's.
Today we were told that we're going to be learning more about climate change and how we'll be fixing it, or rather helping to fix it in terms of IT.
So what do you think of maths and science? Why is maths and science so important in our lives and in our society?
Because the world is becoming more technologically advanced, I think it's very important that the public is assisted in terms of I think it's very important because there's a lot IT can achieve, but with the assistance of government and the public working together. For instance, now we were talking about the water pollution and saving water. So there are sensors that we were thinking of innovating as a gig culture and Sol Plaatje as a whole in assistance from government in terms of saving water. Yeah.
Talk us through those sensors. How do they work?
For each pipe that's on the roads, there will be sensors to check which pipes are burst, and then they'll be reported to municipality. The sooner it's reported, the sooner they'll be able to fix it. Yeah.
Okay, so who are you working in partnership with?
We haven't found a partner yet. We have this society where we have hackathons. So we've been trying to get investors for this idea, but we're still looking.
Okay. We've been talking about climate change and the effects and the impact of climate change on the world and in our communities. And of course, the theme is facing the harsh realities of climate change. What do you think of climate change as an IT student?
I think climate change has a very bad impact on each citizen of the country, and if we work together to fight it, or rather reduce it, it will go a long way.
I mean, you're a student of IT, and you know there's been issues of access to IT. There's so many students out there, especially those who are from impoverished backgrounds, who want to do it, but there is just lack of access. How would you advise those students? Since the world is technologically advanced, there are a lot of funding. There's a lot of funding. Students from my faculty hardly suffer in getting funding. There are funders like SETA, Bank SETA, NSFAS, and they're all willing to help students. And there's internships from companies like Accenture. So, yeah. Okay, so what is it that you're trying to gain by coming here? By coming to this event. I mean, after the end of this program, of this event, what are you hoping to achieve?
Okay, my fellow classmates are exhibiting, so I'd like to there are students from high schools, various high schools around, so we'd like to show them what we're doing in terms of creating projects to help the community, because there's a group that's creating a hospital based application that will help hospitals function much more quickly, so that people don't have to stand in long lines, people don't have to wait in order to get help. So yeah.
All right, Mittah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
That was IT student at the Sol Plaatje University, Mittah Seperepere, just sharing with us about the importance of maths and science and her views on climate change. This is Morning Live. Let's take a short